Hey guys, so today in this video all I'm going to be talking about is what I've been up to these past couple of months since I pretty much did my last catch up video, and it's been pretty eventful. Most of the time I've been out and about doing stuff, but then I've had my days where I've just pretty much literally just sat on the couch, done nothing at all, or done as little as I possibly could. But the other day, I think it was last Tuesday, I ended up getting my license. So, which for those who don't know, that's you get stuck on a probationary license. So then you on that for like 3 years, and I'm on my red P's at the moment. And the funny thing was, on the day that I went for my test, because I had an hour lesson beforehand, and I went for it in a manual car. I had my hour lesson beforehand. And then when I was actually doing the test, I wasn't actually nervous in that part at all, which was rather surprising. I've heard from a lot of people that they were nervous the entire time they were driving, and then they just made like silly little mistakes. But for some reason, I wasn't nervous during the test. Maybe it's because I'd had quite a few lessons with my instructor, and she was also in the car, and I didn't no, didn't feel any different than when I was just going through one of my driving lessons. And then, but the part that I felt the most nervous about was when we headed back into Vic Roads to actually find out whether I got my license. That's when I just started sweating and just feeling nauseous, because I was just like, shit, am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? And it was just the waiting. It took a couple of minutes for her to like figure out everything and then come over and tell me that I've actually got my license. That part was I was just dreading it, going like, oh, sorry, you haven't got your license this time, sorry about that. So I just didn't, I was fretting, thinking that I wasn't going to be able to get it. But when she said, oh yep, you've passed, I was just like ecstatic. I was that ecstatic that I just didn't bother even asking how much I scored out of whatever their scoring range is. So anytime that people ask me, go, oh, what'd you get? I'm just like, I don't really know. I just kind of left and kind of sat down with my instructor, and she went over what I need to practice more. But other than that, that's all I really did. Then I got my photo done there. They still are in the process of sending it out, so in the next week or so hopefully they'll have sent it out to me and I'll actually have the card. At the moment I've just got the piece of paper saying that I have my license, and then I've just got my learner's permit just so that I have photo ID. Other than that, on Friday, so 2 days ago, I ended up actually donating blood for the first time. And the part that hurt the most was not like when they put the needle in to actually start taking out the blood. It's when they did the finger prick on my index finger. That just stung like a bitch. And it just, I don't know why, but I would have thought that the needle going into my arm would have hurt a lot more. And the bandage that they put on was pretty crazy. But overall, because it was another thing, I just wanted to take off another thing off my bucket list. So in the past week, I've taken off 2 things. One of them getting my license, and the other one donating blood. And then I've already just booked in 6 weeks down the track to donate plasma as well. So that'll be another thing for me to take off my bucket list. So I'm just getting into the hang of everything, just trying to knock down as many things as possible, because I've gotten into a proactive mindset of trying to do as much as I can while I can, because who knows how long I might get tied down with shit and then just not be able to do as much stuff. So that's why I'm just trying to do as much things as humanly possible. And I'm still at uni doing all that kind of stuff, and instead there was a couple of times that I should have probably been studying and doing my homework, but I decided to buy a game. And then the first one was Ghost Recon Wildlands, and that made me get heavily addicted on it. And today I ended up buying Mass Effect Andromeda, and both games are amazing, and I just love the Mass Effect franchise. So now I'm going to get hooked on this game and probably forget to do most of my homework. But good thing next week not this week, coming the week after, I have the Easter break, so that I'll probably do a little bit of homework during that time, but most of it will probably be either actually going to work, or playing on my Xbox. I probably should catch up with friends and not just peel back from everything. But yeah, so my life's been going pretty casual. I've just been hanging out with friends and all that kind of stuff, and all the stuff that I've told you that I've been doing, making new friends at uni and through work, and just trying to meet as many people as possible. And other than that, I haven't been up to really much. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I might do another catch-up video in a month or two just to tell you what I've been up to, and hopefully I've done more interesting stuff in between then and now. And as always, stay safe. Peace.